Chat, bada bing, bada boom. We are back, baby. We got bits. We got channel points. I got infinite channel points because it's my channel. That's crazy. Yo, poggers. We are pogging it up today. I started a little early. Oh shit, I forgot to add the part where I'm streaming till the end of GTA 6. Let me studio mode. There we go. Scene. Let me My monitor is too small for OBS. I need to get a bigger monitor, chat. I was gonna buy an airsoft gun, but then there's all these fucking shitty rules and regulations where I have to play 3 games of airsoft in 1 month, which I'm too lazy for that shit. I'm joking. I would love to play 3 games of airsoft in 1 month. However, I'm a little tight pocket for that. Yeah, no. Arma Reforger. Fuck. Airsoft is not for the poor. Oh, I'm totally joking as well. I'm not. Oh, I would love to have my own airsoft stuff and actually be able to do airsoft, but unfortunately, that is not happening. What was I going to look up on my phone? I pulled my phone up for some reason. And I was gonna go on Amazon to look for bigger monitors. I'm Oh my goodness, I completely forgot what I was doing. I need to add a text. Let me add a text. Ring until GTA 6 I've been fucking muted this whole time. How long have I been muted for? Your streamer chat. What one? It's like number lock to mute. However, I don't have number lock on this new keyboard. God, I'm just gonna have to keep looking over there. Do we have the T-Rex mods? No, we don't have the T-Rex mods, but we have these things, which is good. These are nice. So we're just gonna take Humvee. Humvee with a minigun costs stuff, but this Humvee doesn't. It only costs supply. I'll check, and we'll build this real quick. Close, obviously. Could be fun. We could do fucking bomb drones eventually. Could do bomb drones. We'll load some shit up on bomb drones. I think we need a lieutenant for that, but you just grab an arsenal truck.
Our forces will soon commence an assault at Illinois.
So I'm gonna go to Gold Harbor first of all. We can grab AI. Probably not. We don't have that. We don't have the command tent, is what you call it. We can go to Spirit first, or we can go to Coal Harbor first. I'll probably go to Coal Harbor first, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. That's kind of how you want to set up your little fucking base area from the start of the game. Where is Coal Harbor? Am I going the right way? Yes. We just need to get on the main one. Supposedly this map is, holy shit, that's loud. Looks, I don't have the earplugs mod, great. I do have Where Am I though, today. I added that. Supposedly this map is prettier, bougier than, Evron. However, there's a lot of fog. Obviously, we can deal with the fog sometimes. However, if you've seen the video of the devs playing their game, playing their own game, so this is bulletproof glass, chat. We kind of just want to let them shoot. The doors are bulletproof, I'm pretty sure. They are goddamn accurate. I was going to say we wait till he gets off the gun. However, he's not going to get off the gun anyway. We got fucking dome capped straight away. Apparently they could shoot under the trucks. This map might be a little harder than Evron. Oh god, okay. So GTA 6 pre-orders should be coming the 3 o'clock, 3:00, so that's 3 hours from now. 3 hours. Longest stream in a long fucking time. Oh, I'm bleeding out of every crevice in my fucking body. Yep. I'll just run. We'll just walk. Usually I would run a radio backpack on with this loadout, with a loadout like this. Oh my goodness, still fucking 11 seconds to respawn. MSAR, I don't know what that is. Freaking ignore that shit. Okay. I don't know how you're supposed to grab have a fucking base game loadout. The default loadouts against these guys? It's crazy. Oh, fuck. So apparently, we're just going this way. It's not even that far. That's where that smoke thing is, I'm pretty sure. We can always snipe them a little bit. We all know my sniping game is spot on. Baby. Oh, there's a hole in this fence rather than trying to jump it. A bit more tactical that way. I'm really gonna hide this shit. This is it's little ruining the tactical immersion. We could probably also like a real quick, I'm just going to hide the keybind prompts. We're gonna hide all of this shit because I guess we don't need it. Because a vehicle HUD, name tags, control hints. There we go. We have a hidden screen. I might just want to pop up the weapon thing. Weapon HUD, that's the one. However, it should go away, I believe. I don't know. We'll just keep the weapon HUD on for now. So they were, if I'm not mistaken, that is an AI truck right there. We'll just whip the sniper out real quick. I should have stayed in the car, chat. There is an AI camp right down there. Should have just stayed in the car, you know? It's a bit foggy. Hard to see shit. I lost where that truck was now there. Range of 100 meters, okay. Where'd I die? It's not gonna tell me. I was like here, maybe. It's a bit close. We're trying to find my truck. Obviously, that might be further down. I don't know. Obviously, if you're in a situation where you're getting shot at and you have a bulletproof truck, stay in the truck. Stay in the Humvee and just call for backup. Maybe like someone, maybe with someone, maybe for someone who actually has a gunner. Other than, because if I went to the gunner seat, there's my Humvee. There's a dude. We're gonna switch to sniper because obviously we want to be silent with this takedown. However, chat, I hit that motherfucker. Yeah? No, I didn't. Ow, 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 ow. Crazy, yeah. These guys are insane. Like, their aim is kind of good. There's a guy lying right there. I don't know whether they've rushing me. They would rush me or not. I don't believe they would rush me. That's not really a thing the AI do. They do like to rush you, definitely. But not if you're in a building, because they can't open doors. They can go through doors, yeah, but only open doors. They can't open the doors that are already closed, if that makes sense. Where is the point? Oh my goodness, it's so goddamn far away. It's like, the point is like there. Right there? 400 meters away? Yeah, I would guess that's about right. We can go loot their bodies. I'm hearing gunfire. But there's no... This is a civ car. No way you jump over the fence. Where the fuck were you, buddy? Okay, I was gonna run behind cover. Clearly. Cover don't like me. Anyway. Bitch and motherfucker these bots are, bro. I'm gonna... There was 3 extra dudes there, which I didn't see when I was on the roof. However, I did see when I got them. So, kind of bitches there. We're gonna run again. We can get a vehicle. Oh, they fucking put the training stuff there? Nice. But yeah, we can get a vehicle. However, it's close enough, really. It's close enough you might as well run. And apparently these guys are really attracted to big loud gunshots. For that fence you can use the wire cutter for any wire fence. You can see that works. However, for some stuff, some fences don't work with the wire cutters. Sometimes you gotta get it in the right spot for them to actually work. Should have switched to my sidearm there. That would have been good. That would have been the proper military tactic. However, I was getting shot at. And you can't lose your cool. You can't lose your smarts. When you're getting shot at. Obviously you do. Everyone does. Obviously my smarts there was to go into cover. However, cover there was not applicable. Usually I would run zip ties on this loadout. However, we're fighting AI. So there's not really much of a reason to run zip ties. However, bro genuinely up and left. After he killed my ass. Great. Oh, I'm schizophrenic, chat. The rain also doesn't help. It definitely hides footsteps sounds. It's something that does. The rain hides footsteps sounds. Let's see. If you're trying to go hardcore. In the rain is not the best. Not the best. There's a motherfucker. We can probably crouch to snipe as well. Dead. Just like that. Oh shit, this is the bolt animations. So we can get jiggy with it from time to time if we want, chat. Fucking bingo, baby. This is, if we look on the map, as we can see, this is a square with a little line through it. Now, they're all kind of squares. However, squares with little lines through it, as we can see already. That's a supply depot right there. So squares with little lines through it means they're kind of supply ones. I don't know who we want to decapitate. However, I missed horribly there. I don't know why bro stayed there. I don't know why that guy stayed there. But that's an easy double kill. However, if you miss a shot on a multiplayer server, you're more likely already dead. Here they're already shooting at you. Obviously not fun. You kind of want to pick off the ones that are actually shooting at you. I'm trying to speak over the gunshots, but that's clearly not working. Just eat that, thank you very much. Where's the other guy? Where's the last guy? There's quite a bit more than one guy left. Loud ass bitches, bro. I'm gonna switch to the rifle because we saw turn one coming towards us. That was a definitely. Pepper him up a little bit. He's got a couple holes in him now. I don't know whether that's all of them, but we're just gonna be careful. because that guy might not be dead. So as you can see, it's a supply point rather than a main point. It's got like supplies and shit on it, extra supplies. I don't know what that guy is shooting. It's definitely not a standard issue AK. I don't know whether that guy flopped into the ocean or there he is, flopped dead on the ground. Like so. Now here we want to make sure that every corner is clear.
Atlas Red 1. This is Alpha Main.
He's gonna
Just
try
been
and.
promoted to corporal.
He was
Carry on
fucking
what you're doing,
moonwalking as shit.
Out.
Obviously we are kind of near the point. However, oh yeah, no, we're on the point. There should still be a tent here, unless it's literally just that supply thing, which is the thing. Which I believe it is. That supply thing is the thing. I don't know why we're not capping it right now. Oh, do we have to do something with the flag? What do we gotta do? That's floating. Great. What do we have to do? Oh, we got it now. It just wasn't telling me. So yeah, this is what we call a supply point, rather than a genuine normal point. Because they are obviously you want to drop your mags, any mags that you have that are kind of empty. If they have like 1 or 2 bullets left in them, just drop them. It's saving weight anyway. Like we have 57 kilos. Obviously, in a normal game, that would slow you down quite a lot. However, we have some extra mods installed, so for content purposes, I'm not moving like a wombat or a turtle as well. You can say the Arma Reforger players, they move like turtles. Here's a little extra jog. So you can't spawn at a supply point. You can just grab some extra supplies there. Obviously, AI will kind of contact you if you try to. In a normal game, normal people will try come back and grab the supplies. So this one's obviously going to be a supply point as well. 5,000 supplies plus 2,000 supplies every 10 minutes or so. Obviously here we're only 200 supplies every 10 minutes or so. So obviously if you want supplies, you're going to get them from there. However, there are these ones which are base 3,000 supplies and they restock 1,500 every minute or so rather than every 10 minutes. So these ones are usually best when you're doing supply runs and shit over the big air map. We got a lot of stuff. Mostly supply points. The little ones with little lines through them are supply points. We got a lot of supplies, which is worrying me a little bit, meaning there's going to be not many supplies up here. Obviously, on small maps, they like to have lots of supply points because the points are so close together. You scatter in a little extra supply points in the middle just to give you a little more contact throughout the map. So obviously now we're moving up to Spirit. We're trying to assault this point in Spirit. I'm pretty sure this is where the devs attacked on their match. When they did this, they attacked Spirit. Spirit is one of the bigger towns in this on this map. It is one of the biggest ones. It is the biggest one if you're looking at the main towns. Really, there's not many big towns. There's Nebraska. There's obviously where we came from, Amber, but that's more a military base. And then there's Pennsylvania and Tampa. Spirit. You've got a tiny little town of Brooklyn. You got Washington, which is an airport base. Not really a town. And then obviously you got California, which is like a tiny air military site, rather than a town. Fancy mumbo jumbo jargon. Yeah, so we want to kind of go this way. That apartment building looks like where we want to be going. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Obviously, I would love to be able to host my own multiplayer server. Where you can join and we have all fancy mods and shit. More tactical mods, obviously. Tactical is the key. I like PvP. PvP is good, but for PvE it just does. You can be a bit more tactical with PvE rather than PvP. With PvP, you kind of just tactics, throw them out of the window because you're battling unpredictable players who don't want to play fair, or as we can say, to the Geneva Convention, which the AI they have a little basis of morality. They do play to the Geneva Convention, so if you're down, they won't shoot you in the head like most players. They give you a chance a little bit. However, they will shoot you as soon as you get back up, which I guess that's a little bit of the Geneva Convention right there. Just a little bit. Obviously, most players, they would just put you in fucking handcuffs and tickle you. That was a bad analogy right there. We need to go around this building, not in it. Although I've never seen this building on Everon. I don't believe it is on Everon. Now this enemy point, if we just get going here a little bit, we can see that we're gonna expect a lot of contact here. Spirit looks like heavy amounts of contact. They've got medical bases, they've got the main tent, they've got fuel, and they got the radio relay along with an air helipad. They're going to want to keep this point at all cost. Which means going around this building, there is going to be a lot of AI. There is a chance for a lot of AI here. So you just want to kind of keep your wits about you. When you're pushing a major point, obviously this one's a major point as it is in the biggest town of the server. Of the map, not the server. Obviously this. Yeah. So you want to be really careful and really cautious. Where's that coming from? On the roof. Okay, they are everywhere right there. Holy shit. There's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. What we want to do, we made a little bit of a noise by opening that fence. Big distraction. It's a big old fence. Somehow we're not bleeding. We just want to get up and sprint to cover. So spam spacebar. Spam spacebar because they're gonna try and shoot. They're gonna try and shoot. So we're gonna run. Rather than returning fire, we're gonna kind of bring the gun out now. Check around the corner. Okay. We know where they are. I'm just gonna cross over a little real quick. We kind of know a rough location of where they are. They're on the fucking roof. Which means I need to get onto a roof. Obviously, simple tactics 101. If your enemy is higher than you, get higher than your enemy. Can we go through the building, the apartments, into the neighbor's apartment? Yes, we can. So, we want to be really careful, cautious here. Okay, we're going to grab the sniper out. Obviously, they think I'm still down there. Obviously, who wouldn't? We just want to find one. And wait till he stops and then decapitate his head. With a 308. There we go, that's two. Obviously, I saw those guys on the ground. Even they're not shooting out the window. Oh, there's more. That That was probably the people on the actual point. Whew, there's one more. Not expecting that, for sure. That was definitely not on the expected agenda. Obviously, I love the 60 round mags. You could just mow shit down. Really. However, they're really heavy. I'm pretty sure they're like... they're 1 kilo. Obviously, it's not their actual weight. In real life, they wouldn't be... they might be. Okay, for that, you would have wanted the sniper. However, high stress situations. I hit him right in the fucking hand, bitch. Stay down and get decapitated. Oh my god. We're taking fire. We want to move positions now. If you're taking heavy fire, you would prefer to move positions. Especially if you're sniping. Yeah, that's gonna be fucking 20 frames per second. We're playing this shit like a movie. Real cinematic. Cinematic and shit. Okay, we might want to hop to the roof. However, I don't know what it's like up here. We can have a quick little look if there's some good windows up here. Yeah, that's not really a good window. However, if there was someone in this in the building and you wanted to kind of flank them, that would be a good idea. Okay, we kind of want to... no, what do we want to do? Binoculars, yes. Whip out the 30 frames per second sniper and kind of clock him in the arm. Douse. Thankfully, he was the only guy doing the big shooting. If we hear more gunfire, we can stay alert. Okay, now we want to kind of flank a little wider. Now we know that there's a lot of contacts. Although some of them were taken care of very nicely by me. Obviously, remember to be careful when crossing those roads. You can either big chungus it, run it straight and cross them. Now we obviously want to run because we shot a little bit. We're going to know where that gunfire came from. I shot that motherfucker in the head. We're going to kind of post up like a turret. It is really laggy over there, and then I go down. Wow, okay. Them AI are pretty good, huh? Okay, they're pretty far away. I'm not gonna... They're gonna push me, obviously, because I'm down. I'm bleeding out. So we might want to get more solid cover and then bandage up. We want to be very careful about that. Oh, there's one right there. And that's how it goes. I have a few other tricks up my sleeve. Fun things to do in Arma Reforger if you want to be fun in Arma Reforger. Obviously, there's a lot of things you can do. Big explosions is one of the fun things to do. So I'll demonstrate how to do a big-ass explosion. It might crash my game. It might not. Two things you want. A heavy vehicle depot and an arsenal. Obviously, that's step one. You want a heavy vehicle depot and an arsenal. Big explosion we're talking about. Massive motherfucking explosion. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm going to check them out here real quick. We do have it. We do have it. It's 160 supplies. I'm guessing this is... Yeah, this is correct. I'll just grab the arsenal real quick. Obviously, we got enough space in the backpack for what we need. We can also probably grab helipad as well. Not yet, that's Sergeant. We are still private somehow. Obviously, public game, this goes pretty hard in a public game. However, single player against AI bots, you're probably going to get shot out the car. Shot out the truck before you get there. You get to your location. You get to your target. Obviously, it's pretty standard simple, bog standard simple, this stuff. We go to the arsenal. We go to the explosives tab. We grab at least, I would say, 5. 5 is good. And you want a demolition charge. And you want to put it in slot number 5. Next, you want to get a fuel truck. Place it next to the fuel thing. And then maybe make sure it's filled up. All the way. 100%. 100%. You want as much combustible fuel as possible. I think you can guess what I'm going to do now. However, the explosion is quite massive. And I do say so myself. The explosion is pretty big. 50 should be enough if you want a decent explosion. However, this is going to blow up the vehicle straight away. Like, instantaneously. Obviously, I don't know whether if this vehicle gets shot, it blows up. I don't know how Arma Reforger does fuel. We're gonna 80 is about good. We want to next try and maybe climb on top of it. We're gonna grab number 5. We're gonna place 1. They're gonna set each other off, which is the good thing. So 3 on top. And then 1 on top here. And we'll put 2 on top here, actually. Can we... Will it let me? There we go. Oh, we have 1 more. So we're gonna assign the fuse for the we're gonna set this to 5 because I like 5. We're gonna arm with we're only gonna arm 1 of them with M4 blasting fuse. We don't need to arm 2. However, I will arm these 3 just to be safe. Not with time delay. Make sure it's not with time delay. And then put it away. Obviously, R is to this is gonna blow up a lot. Now, obviously, once you get close, you want to pull it out. Number 5, you can pull it out. Try not to flip it. Because obviously, that won't help it. So obviously, we're going to drive to our location. And we want to see the explosion. So I'm going to kind of maybe park it in the road next to a building. See if the building explodes. Obviously, that's what we want, is for the building to explode. However, yeah, nah, we'll just drive to the building. We'll drive to that yellow house that we got to earlier. Hopefully we don't get shot at. Speak of the devil. We might go around real quick. Actually, these guys are good test subjects. If we can get pretty close, I don't know where they are. But do we have a flat tire? I think that did it. I think that I think that I can't stop laughing. Oh my that works really well. That works overwhelmingly well. If we can't spawn a vehicle, I'll just take one of these trucks. Holy you can hear the distant explosions. That is great. Oh, that is hands down my favorite tactic in Arma Reforger. Oh, I just gotta check one thing real quick. Oh, text and drive, baby, text and drive. Yeah. Oh shit. Chat, this is why you don't text and drive. Great. I might not get my laptop charger back. That's amazing. Anyway. Don't text and drive, chat. Round this way. Because I was going to download Arma Reforger on my laptop and Arma Tool. So I can finish making my map. Tomorrow. Or yeah, there's a little side project. You know. Motherfucker stole my laptop charger. Holy shit, this smoke. Motherfucker stole my laptop charger, so yeah, that's not happening. Oh my goodness. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work! They're still alive. They're still alive, chat. They're still alive. How? God knows. And there's motherfuckers here as well. Great. My presence is known. Oh shit. What the fuck? How would I do that? How would I do that, chat? How would I? I'm here. I'm here. Where the fuck is this coming from? Am I still bleeding? No, I'm not. It just takes a while for that to go away. Oh. Fuck! Damn it, bro. Oh. God. Oh. I haven't even got close to capping their base yet. My shenanigans know no bounds, chat. I'm a shenanigizer. Nah. That's crazy. I do be with the shenanigans. Oh, we're corporal now. Nope, still private. If you want bulletproof, baby, pick this thing. Bulletproof, speed. We're talking for speed about an 8. It's decently quick. Handling 4, maybe a 5. Although I do handle pretty good. Bulletproof 10 out of 10. The only thing that's getting through this is a rocket. Obviously, unfortunately, it's only for NATO. Don't know why. Russians don't have an equivalent to this. They don't even have an equivalent to a Humvee. So, if you ever want to run it straight into an enemy point, it destroyed the sandbags at least. However, didn't kill. There's not much shrapnel to that. It's a big ass bomb, but there's no shrapnel. And obviously, shrapnel is the key part to a bomb.
just going to pass this. Yeah, 50 cal might not penetrate it. There's a chance it don't. There's a chance it does. Maybe a little bit. However, we are right here. I can literally... They can shoot at me all they want. Rocket launchers and everything. However, the only weak spot is the glass. So if you're gonna be sitting in this thing, try if they shoot the glass more than once, just be careful if they're very accurate on the glass. They have an arsenal here. God damn. Okay. Oh, not an active one. It's a dense point. Holy shit. Yeah, look at that glass. It might stop 1 or 2 AK bullets, but if you got an MG3 or an MG, the glass might not stop that much. It's pretty much the Humvee glass. It will stop quite a lot. The tires are not bulletproof, so be careful with the tires. I'm just gonna drive around for a bit, scout out the point. Really, if you want a scout vehicle, this thing is goated. This thing is a great scout vehicle. As long as you don't catch an RPG to the face, you're golden. I'm gonna try to run this guy over. He's too smart for that. Bitch. He's too smart to get ran over. Oh god, okay. If you want to be ultimate and professional. Stop. First person, real quick. Jump out. And beeline it. In the building. Because you're safer in the building than you are outside. Obviously, more solid cover. However, I did not expect that guy to be in here. You know, just clear the stairwells real quick. And then clear this way. So obviously they can't. Obviously, sometimes in situations like that, you'll probably want a laser. Or to... I don't have the mod installed. But tilt your weapon slightly so it's more... It's not... Only on one. I think my bar is broken, but okay, I'm sergeant then, I guess. Oh, that guy's clever. And there's a guy in here. Reload. In some servers, they will have civilian factions, like the devs did in their video. They had civilians and people playing as civilians, so that if you shot a civilian, you would get penalty, like team killing. Kind of. How do you live that, by the way? That's why. You little rat, die. He's in one of them doors. Obviously, we have a threat from beneath, and we have a threat from in there, which makes this situation very difficult. Where did you come from, motherfucker? God damn! He's gonna shoot me when I get up. Not good whatsoever. Definitely broke some plates right there. He came from above me. That's why you clear top to bottom or bottom to top, however you want to do it. Bitch. Bitch. I live this shit, baby. I live it. Ah! I've never screamed like that before. If that door opens once more, I'm done. I'm cooked. I might have to switch to my pistol. Okay, we're moving. We're moving. Okay, this is not a good situation right now. However, there is better. Because there is a possibility for people to be both sides of me. That's as far as we can see now. I'm gonna clear all these doors, because apparently they like to hide in these rooms, huh? Are we on the top floor? A little bit. Holy shit. This place... I'm guessing they might have been on the roof. They're coming back up here. I need to close some doors so they can't come in here. He said the line, baby. He said the line. Oh, they came up the other stairs. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of wish I had a shotgun for this shit. Oh, but they like that. They like that door. That's for the entrance. Let me close it. Reloading. I might be cooking here, too. There is a lot of them here. I was expecting a lot. Not this much a lot. No wonder I had such low FPS. It's definitely better now. Obviously, things to increase your FPS, turn VSync off. Or on. Off. No, turn it off. If you want more FPS, turn VSync off. However, you will get fracture lines in your screen. Your FPS will like double. But you will get lines and breaks in your frames. Obviously, no one really wants that. However, it is probably one of the best ways to increase performance. Obviously, I don't have it on because it looks better. Quality over performance is what I'm doing right now. The quality of this game is amazing. Look at the paint. They fucking nailed the Russian style of it. I believe they're going to be coming up here soon. Very soon. You are? How many, we have 4. Let me get pistol kill here. Obviously, I do not recommend trying to use a pistol against real players, because they will not be using a pistol. Don't know whether that's clear or not, but if you're using a pistol against people who are using a pistol, then you might win. But if you're using a pistol against someone who's using a fully automatic rifle, you're not gonna win. They can open doors. It's new information to me. I'm gonna throw a grenade down there. Bitch. That is not where I wanted. I have smoke grenades and I have normal grenades. However, sometimes the NATO normal grenades are not the best NATO normal grenades. I don't know. You can get better ones. I've seen some servers have ones that explode on impact. Those kind of ones. Are we looking clear? Because I might just get in the truck and cap the point from in the truck. Better safe than sorry, you know. Let's stroll around for a little bit. Ah, that's why we don't have the UI display to tell me whether we're actually capping anything. Context hints and control hints, maybe notifications as well. Control hints, I don't need control hints. Because I know the controls inside out. And we don't need context hints. We need just notifications. The notification, hopefully it counts as a notification. So we're capping a point. Obviously sometimes there's still pesky. Yeah, I nearby like that guy in the window. On the balcony. Do I believe that we're capping? I don't know, I'm just going to turn everything on. Settings, interface. Show. Show. Game version? I don't think we need that. Okay, so we're not capping. I don't know whether that's nearby enemies or what that is. Unless we are capping. Nope, we're not capping. Get the full head. Contact from where? Oh, there. Reloading. Holy shit. $300 hours in this game, chat. 300 hours in this game, and I still cannot seem to know why my interface is not showable. Fuck it. Yeah, it just doesn't want to tell me that I'm capping. Unless I'm not capping. I don't know. Oh, we do have a flat tire. Wrong button. Now, for you to not be capping, there needs to be at least one person within a certain radius. Obviously, I don't want to go through and clear out all these fucking buildings. But AI. So, who knows? They're gone from over there. Can't drive through there. We can. This thing's pretty strong. However, there's really no one here. There's no one here and I'm not camping. I better be camping. We're gonna pause it there. We're gonna stop it there. I'm getting bored. We're already an hour in. Let me have a quick peek at something, chat. And then, whoa, yoinks, cheeky scoops. How long are we looking at? An hour and 10 minutes until Rockstar posts something. Yeah, an hour and 10 minutes until Rockstar actually posts something. Can we do countdown timers? Is that a thing? Is that a hour? Fucking hell. Obviously we can do browser shit. Browser. Let's see how many people are online. God, less. We go zombies. I think we'll go this one. Blech. Cat eye tool. Fine, I guess. Cat eye is a little band that goes around the helmet sometimes. We'll just quickly install these. Country flag patches. Yes, okay. We're gonna be building a kick-ass loadout here. The Mar 10. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be building my British Special Forces loadout. Yeah, and yes, it is special with a capital S, with a lowercase s. Special Forces with a lowercase s. Yes, definitely. Of course, of course, of course. Anyway, we might switch over to GTA 5 because I have some mods installed for GTA 5. LSFR, police roleplay on GTA 5. We can switch over to that later. Obviously, I want to showcase. This is Evron, unfortunately. It's WCS Evron. So it's a little bit better than the deep base Evron. There's a bit more foliage and bit more stuff like that. However, I need to. It's not gonna let me join NATO, is it? Oh no, it will. Nice. We need to. Oh, great. We need to spawn at MOB South settings interface. God. Hide all, and we're just gonna show everything that we need. There we go. We'll show the server name as well if you want. If you want to hop on. Obviously, I've played on this server before, but every time I join, it boofs my loadout. No beacon editor? You're fucking with me. Obviously, beacon editor is always fun when you're making a complex and detailed loadout, where you want certain things to be in certain places. Some servers don't have that. It's pretty much your average. It's we don't want the lens cap ones. Fuck the lens cap ones. Wristwatch, time of day and shit. This is really. I set up this, then this, then this, and then this. That's kind of the way you want to be making your loadouts. Of course, there are other ways. I go legs first. For the British Special Forces one, you want multi-terrain. Any multi-terrain really will do it. The one that says United Kingdom, they are not what the United Kingdom actually runs. So multi-terrain or United States, that's always an option, but I would go multi-terrain. It's pretty good in bushes. Multi-terrain, you actually are. I find that with multi-terrain, you're kind of more hidden than with standard. Obviously, this is the vest I'm going to go with. Standard vest. We want one of these without a backpack, because there's this one comes with a backpack. Because I'm going to be running a radio bag. However, I think on some servers they won't let you run radio bags. 6x9. It's kind of what we want, really. I'm not going to have a radio on this server because there is people who well, a radio backpack. I don't know. I kind of don't really want to be too social on this server. I know that sounds rude. It sounds very rude to me. However, If you're sometimes on servers, if you're too social, they might yap too much, and obviously we don't want yappers on this server. We need to find the United Kingdom patch. Unfortunately, this is not on ASAP's server. The patches. We want that on there. Is that how big it is? Dookie at United Kingdom patch. We're gonna go Scotland on the back because I'm half Scottish, half British. Cornish baby, England patch. I don't know where that goes. We can put that there, or does that just go in the pockets? Yeah, that's what we want. We'll just shove on some patches. Yeah, that's what we want. This is very nice. This is a nice one. This is a nice loadout. Feet wear. They got Crocs. Obviously, you can wear rack boots. I like these ones, black ones. I don't do gloves unless you're going all gillied up. I don't do gloves. Helmets. I like the ones with the patches on them. So yeah, this one here. It fits the multi-terrain camo quite a lot. And you've got kind of Velcro and stuff. Obviously we can slap some patches on that one too as well. Obviously if we had the beacon editor, you can see exactly where they go. Because I know that you have 3 patch slots, 2 on the side, 1 on the back. I'm going to keep the one on this, kind of clipping through stuff. I'll keep the one on the back. Obviously with headwear, you can have, I think it's in equipment. We'll grab this. We'll grab the tan ones because they fit a bit better. You can get counterweights and batteries and stuff. They go on the back, but that slot's already taken up. You can get the cat ears. Be all goofy and shit. You've got rails for flashlights. Because we have night vision, we don't need flashlights. The only thing I will run with the helmet is headphones, which are in here. So you want to grab goggles. This one, MC, is close to multi-terrain. There's no actual multi-terrain balaclava. Obviously, I like the one with a flared out bottom a bit more, so your neck is not exposed. The less skin you can see is better, especially from for some loadouts like these. Headsets. I like to have a headset with a mic coming out the front like that. This one's probably best. It just kind of adds a little bit more depth to the model, to the character. Backpacks. Obviously, we have this patch on the back, so some backpacks are going to cover that up. Some backpacks are going to really cover that up. On the test thing, on the single player, I was running this backpack. I don't really know. There's not really a way to not cover it up, so I'm just going to run this backpack. It fits well. Some servers, there's extra stuff. There's slings, drop legs, belts, shit like that. Obviously, I don't have shit like that, so we're just going to have to make do with the base stuff. So obviously, we've made this. Sometimes in servers with, this is using the Coalition Squad interface for the name tags and the little compass at the bottom. So I'm going to hide that because obviously we don't want a little compass at the bottom. Stamina visible, no. We don't want that. Is group display visible? No. And then we have to scroll all the way down here to compass visible, no. Bearing visible, yes. We'll have the rough bearing visible and radar visible, no as well. So we just have whichever direction we're pointing. So we have a... Oh, that's just ugly. It's floating. Turn that off. There we go. We have no way of knowing which way we are going. So there is a compass watch if you want that. There's this one. There's also the compass item, this one, which I probably will be running, because you can get very easily lost on everyone. On everyone. That is cool. This is fucking kick-ass. You cannot shoot in the thing. I thought I broke it there. That's kind of really cool. You have. Yeah, I'm not gonna run that. Obviously, I'm gonna run British Standard Rifle, which is the. Oh, they got the Vector in here. Damn, they got the Scar. Obviously, you can run the Scar if you're running a British Special. There's some guns you can run and some guns you shouldn't run to be realistic British Special Forces. I like the DD one because you can have a scope on it. Guns you can run as British Special Forces, the Scar, obviously, hands down. You can run the Scar, definitely. You could probably run the, I would say no to any M4s like these ones, because we don't run those. CZ, no. Scar, yes, go for a Scar if you want to. P90s, SMGs, no. We don't run P90s. Honey Badgers, definitely not. Not the US military don't even run Honey Badgers. These are pretty rare. Mostly Germany and stuff. If you want a Honey Badger, German loadout. ACRs, also kind of German thing there. Germany run a lot of different guns. The KAC, you can run that if you want it. It says British Special Forces right there. Military units. So yes, if you want to British Special Forces, do run the KAC. It's definitely an option. The LA... That doesn't say British Special Forces, however, it is British Special Forces. And obviously the SIG MCX. That is also ran by the British Special Forces as well. So if you want to... Fucking shotgun. I've not seen this thing. Damn. Clean mod. Obviously my secondary is going to be a sniper rifle. For British Special Forces, sniper rifles, we run everything. Anything you want. The KA, definitely. We definitely run those. That's 100%. We run these from time to time, definitely. And the intervention. No, not this. If you feeling it, Barrett, go ahead. We don't really run these in HKs. They are NATO, which means everyone can use them. Excuse me? What gun is that for? Is this your own barrel mags? What is that chambered in? Armor pierce. It just says armor piercing. SR-52. SR-25. Anything that says SR-25 over here? KSSR-25. Okay. Obviously, I like running the intervention. It's a slappy one-shot hit rifle. Someone just crashed their helicopter next to me. And killed a guy at the same time. Amazing. I love this server screen. Get the fuck out of here. Sidearm. Glock. Glock is what we run. You can run the M12 or M18 or M17 if you really want to, because they have extended mags. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna run the M18. It's chambered in a nice 9mm. Obviously, everyone likes a good old 9mm. Obviously, I do prefer the red dot, the irons for the Glock. Hands down, my favorite irons. If you're running a Glock in real life, they're the best irons. In real life irons, the Glock irons in real life are my favorite. However, in-game irons, I would also say the Glock irons in-game aren't the best. However, this one is damn pretty clear. Obviously, close range. Not zooming in and trying to hit a target from 200 fucking meters away. That is just god-awful stupid. I'm going to swap this out for something else. Unfortunately, I can't move it right now. I'm going to just put the UK logo on it. Because I can. We want to fill up our magazines. Obviously, we are not going to live long. Some servers, they have 60 rounds. Some servers don't. Obviously, so this one, it starts you out with these black mags. Always good to have a favored mag. If you have a favored mag, do run that. These ones do actually simulate how many bullets are left in the gun. That's true and accurate and 100%. However, I'm just gonna run these. These are clean, slick, and nice. Scopes, I like to run this one. It matches the same color as the gun. If you're running this one, it's a bit standout-ish. And I also prefer the red dot on top of this one rather than the red dot on top of that one. Blah, blah, blah. It's your preference, really. If you're making a British Special Forces loadout and you want to be as accurate as possible, leave on the stock muzzle brake. So just take this off. Don't take it off and use a stock one like this. The sun. Oh god, no. Just use the A2 flash hider, standard M16 M4 front muzzle if you want to run a standard one. However, I like to run the Raptor. It is high recoil reduction, low muzzle flash though. There's also a longer one. You can always run that, and then there's that one. This one's probably the most accurate. Run this one if you want to run standard ones. It literally has L85 in the name. Although I like the Raptor. This is accurate. I don't think there's any L85 mags. Just run whatever mag you're feeling. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Run whatever mag you're feeling. With the 60 rounds, I would usually run 8 of them. However, we got 30 rounds here. I'm gonna run it until the pouch preset ticks 1 over. So that's 10 spare mags. Pretty standard. Glock, pistol mags, 2 or 3. Obviously we can, 2 is when the thing ticks over. Ticks over at 2. Ticks over just past 2. So I would say 2 to 4 is a good selection. Sniper mags, it depends on how much sniping you're gonna do. I like the base intervention scope, so keep that. Suppressor, obviously, if you want, get the version of the intervention with the suppressor if you want a suppressor. I say armor piercing because if you hit someone in the chest, you want armor piercing rather than full metal jacket. Ball cartridges, loaded with ball cartridges. Full metal jacket. Full metal jacket is more for if you're hitting the body. It penetrates clothing easier, and it leaves bigger holes, more damage really. However, armor piercing, if you're aiming center mass and you're hitting center mass, obviously they've got body armor there, so armor piercing is the best for if you're trying to break through armor. It will break through armor, one shot. They might get a tiny little hole in the chest. It will break through the armor and it will lose all its energy and it'll probably get stuck inside their chest. Real life, of course, that is. However, if you want, if you're aiming for the head or the legs, there's no protection around the legs at all, or the arms. If you're regularly hitting people in the shoulder, you can kind of tell by the way they fall. Obviously, Arma Reforger's hit reg is not spot on 100%, but if you see them fall from the shoulder, armor piercing would just make a clean hole through their shoulder. that's fine. That'll be done with some bandages. If you want to take their arm off, full metal jacket. Obviously, tracers. Only if you don't know where you're hitting, run tracers. Obviously, you can run one mag at tracers and swap it out. So have one mag in your bag. Put that in when you want to get your zeroing correctly. Obviously, if you have the rangefinder scopes, you don't need to do that. Anti-personnel mines. Ooh, fancy. There's no drones in this server, unfortunately. So yeah, I run armor piercing. You can obviously run a bit of both. However, we can fit one in the chest rig, and we're gonna kind of run a bit of both. 5 mags for me is gonna be good. We're not running too much stuff. We have a backpack. It's called a medical backpack, so we're just gonna stuff a bunch of bandages and shit in it. Obviously, we're already pretty heavy. We don't really want to go over that. Stuff you do want in your pockets, because obviously stuff in your pockets is faster to pull out. With grenades, I like to carry 1 stun, maybe a standard grenade. Obviously, if you have it in your grenade slot, it will 1 stun grenade if you know there's someone in a room. Although they cost 10 supplies. They're really expensive on some servers. Obviously, this pouch can take 2 of them, so I'm just going to carry 2 grenades. If you know there's someone in the room and you don't want to waste a grenade on them, throw a flashbang or a stun grenade. Stun them. They'll still be able to shoot you. Be careful of that. But if you know exactly where they are in the room, stun them. So they move. Their move rate is reduced by 90%, and their vision is completely blurry. The only thing they'll be able to see is your shadow moving across the wall. However, if you're running the multi-terrain camo, you kind of fit in. Okay, I'm really heavy. We're gonna ditch the backpack. Yeah, we're gonna ditch the backpack in the sniper rounds. We're gonna ditch the sniper, and we're probably gonna suppress this. Obviously, Arma Reforger is all about weight. It's all about weight. So I'm going to slap a nice old clean. I want a clean suppressor on this one. So this, or we can something small. Obviously, a suppressor never looks good on this gun. Sometimes it looks too short, too long, too freaky. However, I like this one. It's probably going to be quiet enough. This one's pretty good as well. We're going to run this one. Increased obstruction, increased muzzle gas, decrease excess muzzle gas. That means the gas. High flash mitigation, so reduces flash. Moderate recoil reduction, and is a suppressor, so it can kind of quiet. Obviously, tactical insurgents and shit like that. We want to be light as a feather, so we want to be able to run quick. With that sniper, we were running slow as a bug. Obviously, we're running a special forces loadout, so we're going to be assaulting quite a lot rather than sniping quite a lot. Obviously, one gun, choose one gun and run with it. Things you want in your pocket: map, shovel can go in a backpack. However, we're not running a backpack, so obviously you want to keep an eye on your weight. Maps don't add too much to the weight. Obviously, you can put them in side pockets, leg pockets, or chest pouches, depending on. It does add to the chest pouch, depending on how you are feeling. Weight. Saline is heavy as fuck. 1/2 kilo. And it fills up most of your thing. And so in some cases you won't even use it. So what I'm going to say 3 bandages, and I like 4 bandages, and I like carrying bandages in my legs. I like to carry 2 morphine. They're light as a feather. So maybe 4. We'll run 4 in this situation. Some morphine for others, some morphine for you. Blah, blah, blah. Goodness gracious me. Tourniquets. I'm a bit iffy about tourniquets. You don't really use them, from my experience. If you are 100 miles away from the enemy, you get hit, they can't see you no more, then yeah, run some tourniquets. If you're sniping, run some tourniquets. Repair tool, you can, some of them, sometimes they're in a car, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're not. Yeah, that's it. Radio, sometimes it can go in the plate carrier. It'll be hidden nice, hidden away. Sometimes it's in the pouch vest, and you'll be able to see it pretty clearly. Although for this one, it's not. So we'll just run it there. I will be muting it. GPS device, you can run a GPS if you want. It doesn't really matter to you much. But that's pretty much it for what we got. I'm going to save one. You saved your current loadout. It can now be selected in the respawn menu. Sometimes it will tell you how much supplies that costs. I'm just going to stick a Union Jack on my back and my shoulder. Not the helmet. Oh. I want on my back. Yeah. That's nice. We'll save that way again. In some servers, there you go. 32 supply costs. Usually supply cost is usually for the plate carrier, the pouch presets. Mostly the clothing stuff and the weapon. The weapons don't cost stuff. It's mostly bandages and tools and shit like that. Magazines as well. Sometimes in some servers, having more than 10 magazines will cost you supply points. Doesn't matter. We're decently quick. We're not too slow.
Towards or whatever it's called.
I'm going to mute those. That would have been helpful in this situation, however. So we're gonna either respawn with. Obviously, in this case, respawning will be a good idea because we're pretty far up the front lines. However, Amber looks like it, so I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna see what cars there are. Maybe take a ride with that guy because he looks like he needs a ride. He's a gunner, although he's leaving now. There's not much good shit. Sometimes you spawn in a vehicle, sometimes you can wait for someone else to spawn in a heli. Like so. Now this vehicle is just going to be sitting here. We'll go with this guy. I believe he might know what he's doing. You offering rides, bud? Russia, Mother Russia, great. Some servers they'll make you wear the armbands, some servers they don't. This guy's got a backpack and everything, oh god. But yeah, just from time to time be careful about what you run. Some servers weight is dependent. Some servers weight is not dependent. Obviously 0.7, 0.9, we got 8 in here with the grenades and the mags and the shovel. Shovel is heavy. Be careful about that. Sometimes if the weight is more in the legs, you will be running slower. If it's up higher, you'll be running a little quicker because your legs have less weight. So try to keep most of the weight out of the legs. Obviously we can do that by moving some of the bandages up, but that's more weight up, and we want to kind of balance the weight out. Obviously most of my weight is up now. We are running pretty decently quick. Because most of the weight is up. Like, we got 16 kilos just on the chest alone. 3 kilos on the head. Have you ever carried a 3 kilo helmet? It's not fun. I'm trying to speak over the helicopter. I can just mute it now. Obviously, some stuff is essential. The patches are non-essential. However, they are literally the same weight as morphine and don't really do much. The 0.0 bit, it won't affect really how much speed you're doing. Where the fuck are we? Where the fuck is me? We're close. We're close. We're gonna keep it muted until we get close enough. I don't know where he's gonna drop us. Here would be good. Here would be fine. Oh, here's perfect. God, there we go. That's how I always disembark. Okay. That's how I always disembark in most servers. Although that guy came with us. You dumb. I am fucking stupid. However, that is how I would usually run it. Thanks, guys. That's how I would usually get out a helicopter on an ASAP server. But we are clearly in a more realistic server. You can always sometimes turn your name tags off if you want to be ultra hardcore. Because, like, these guys around me, they're running the blue armbands. I'm not. I'm just... The only thing that hints to me that I am NATO are the Union Jack flags on the side of my head. Oh, shit. We are right there. Yeah, we're running pretty quick. We don't see anyone. Obviously, there's not much cover here. Is a clear observation from that. So we want to kind of stay... Sorry if my voice has gotten fucking croaky as shit. We want to stay in a covered area, kind of bushes around us. Of course, I pressed F12. We have no third person in this server, unfortunately. We want to kind of stay mostly cover. Obviously, I was going to show how I looked. However, in a bush. Because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The camo is... Did I just jump there? The camo is decent at hiding you in bushes. Obviously, if you run or one-to-one to me in a bush, you will know it's me. You will know there's someone here. Someone just spawned a Vic down there. Someone just walked across the road. Extra careful here. Interface. We're gonna hide controls. Hide context. There's someone building shit over there. Might be placing shit in the tent. I don't know whether we're taking fire at the moment because everyone's running suppressors. So you just want to be careful. Very careful. We're going to cross. As that's friendly fire. Currently. That is a GLTV. Emphasis on the G. There's a guy with a sniper in there as well. Obviously, the arsenal is a popular spot to go pick up guns. So if people spawn in, they want to, their loadout's not perfect, they'll probably put something at the but that's just kind of at the arsenal. That's kind of their fault. That's clearly stupid players. If you don't have a good loadout straight away from the get-go, like so, you are going to be absolutely fucking stupid. If you don't have a good loadout from the get-go, you are stupid. If you don't have a good loadout to spawn in with, you are stupid. See, this one's a decent loadout. Oh, I'm capping. GG's, motherfuckers. This is the last point we need. No, it's not. We need 2 more. We only have 1 more point over this. This is the last point they have. That does not sound friendly. I'm gonna run to more solid cover, aka sandbags. Or a brick wall. Bitch team killed me. I already had that guy. But apparently helicopter says no. Helicopter says hold my smoke. I'm gonna bleed out and die here. That is a big worry. Woo! Now he's glad we only packed 4 things that we did not assign in the situation. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead, chat. Fractured bones. Shrapnel everywhere. We're gonna need a lot of the morphine. If I get hit once more, I'm over. Oh god. Moderate blood loss. Is there any that these are light bleeding? Light bleeding. We're not heavy bleeding at least. But you can still bleed out with light bleeding. A lot of it. Oh, new text message. Oh, thank fuck. My charger has been found. We are now out of bandages, so we need 8. We need to morphine up. Work through the pain, baby. Now, most of our suit is red. And we're moving as slow as a baby turtle. Slower even than a baby turtle. I don't need saline. That's the only plus. Of course that happens. Of course. It was bound to happen. It looks like radio backpacks are not a prominent thing on this server, huh? 34 supply points, yes. We're gonna be accurate Milsim players and spawn back at MOB every time. I'm gonna try getting the goddamn helicopter with this guy. Get in the fucking gunner seat. There we go. That's what I want. Hell yeah, brother.
There's a gun on the other side as well. Keep them on that offer.
I accidentally shoot someone first.
Yeah, mate, turn your gamer tag up so you can see people far away.
Any more for any more. This fucking thing is crazy. I believe we have all the WCS helicopters, so like the Apache and the...
Well, it looks like just possible. We'll get off the controls. What are you doing?
Little pussy wagon, that guy. I hate people who steal the controls. They're fucking bitches.
How are we flying off, bro? What the hell is going on?
What do you mean, how we're flying off of the
This motherfuckers are blind as a bat.
I think so.
that guy. Get him in, then we'll just head
Boy,
up,
just go. Leave their asses. They're being
Russell,
dicks.
Get out of
There are enemies on Massachusetts.
Just go, bro.
I'm just gonna take that radio again, yeah.
Oh, anyway, oh, we now have gifts. We have subs, and we have bitties, and we have channel points, and we have emotes and all that magic.
Watch out for
What can I do? Cannot.
That's a good idea.
I can emote.
You got left gun, by the way.
I don't have any. I can add emotes probably.
I've died a lot of times in helicopters. Sometimes they just randomly jump out.
Probably got a parachute.
Sometimes he randomly jumps out. This kid is a bitch.
Jump out
Arthur Helix. Let's mute his ass.
Oh,
Neo.
you, I'll talk to you. Do what you want.
Mute. There we go. Oh, was that right?
Why?
Yeah, he's muted now.
It's fine.
It will still show him up as talking in the side thing. I'm pretty sure. However, we won't hear it. Plus 2 wagon. He's not even running night vision. This guy. Where the fuck are we? Where the fuck is me? There we go. We're gonna go my side over first. There's a lot of friendlies on the point. We can always be careful.
Is Millhall safe?
Alright, bro. Alright, get ready. Now we have guns. We can't close the doors. Alright, boys. Alright, bro. Look. Thank you. Cheers, man. Is that everyone off? Yes.
Yeah, hit it on gun for you.
Alright, bro. I'm just gonna get some height to circle around.
Yo, good. The other gunner just fucking dipped. I believe we are. Yeah, in here. This thing is very slow, but it is an M60. Full 500 round mag.
Any enemies on entry? I'm just having a struggle finding anyone that's up.
Where'd that come from?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to find it.
Active, we are currently cabin.
Cabin, so it should be empty then. I might just move to a different point.
Yeah, that'll probably be like on the outskirts, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move off the point I'll be back with this, just because I can't see anyone at the moment.
Good little bit of suppressive fire. Yeah, that's coming from below us. There's no
That grass patch, yeah?
yeah, that grass bit back there. There's a GLTV in it. Something happened. Something definitely happened. What? I don't know. Are we still private? We're gonna be private for a little bit, huh?
I think we have enemy heavy armor south of 1 tree.
That Humvee's still there. No one likes to take the Humvee out. And of course, bro's in the supply.
He's pitched up on the hill, so just be careful.
How much supplies do we have at places? This place has 1,000 supplies plus 25 every minute or so. I just took a screenshot. My I press enter to switch views. However, on this server there is not that mod. So I just keep pressing F12. My finger slips off the backspace key and presses F12. I might as well just remove the keycap for F12 and press the actual button bit. What? Oh my goodness, they're pushing back. Holy shit. Louisiana, Boston. They took Amber, so we're just gonna kind of follow the main road. Textile insurgents style. Hopefully we get this deluge coming. Nope. Not above it. Somehow we're faster than this. I don't believe that. Here we are. Anyway, airport, when you're leaving, go this way. You stay on the road. You don't have to run through anything. There he goes. Obviously, British Special Forces, they do run the Humvee from time to time. Not as often as the US military. Mostly only when they're working with the US military. The British Special Forces, they mainly drive in GLTVs and stuff like that. More armored vehicles than the Humvee. Obviously, you've got headlights, you can switch between nods and headlights. It's hold the headlight button to turn high beams, and just press it once to turn on low beams. Obviously, when we're flying through the middle of the nowhere, out here. Oh good, I would run my vision over headlights. Especially if you're driving through the middle of nowhere, as I said. Yeah, other than that, we're still a way off from the GTA 6 post. I don't know, I'm thinking 3 o'clock, so half an hour maybe. Before we get GTA 6 Trailer 3. And pre-orders, hopefully. Oh, yeah. Keep trying to press backspace just to switch views. And I was not looking at the road. Bliss. Baby blue bliss. So yeah, we're gonna follow the road all the way. And we're going to see where we can, once we get to the next point, which is in the big town, the big main city centre, the town centre. The centre of the map. It's not actually the centre of the map. I mean, it might be. Who knows? It is pretty much the centre of the map. This one. Massachusetts. Obviously. If they were smart enough. Oh no, they got radio relay. Boston, Colorado. We can always go to Colorado and do some, what do you call it? Hindrance? Be a little bitch. Yeah, Massachusetts is just up there. We're gonna fly through Massachusetts and do the radio again. I have found a way to connect my steering wheel to the game. However, it is not perfect. Like, you can't. Obviously, the game is a little weird. There's W to go forwards. There's S to brake and go backwards. But then there's shift. You can hold shift to full throttle. Don't know why they do it like that. Maybe so you can RP drive, some shit like that. Drive slow and tactically and quiet engine. Or you can loud engine, slow engine. This is without full throttle, this is full throttle. It's not really a big difference, but you can tell the difference. You can probably hear the vehicles from further away as well. But with some modded vehicles, they don't get louder, like the T-Rex pickup truck, they don't get louder when you hold the shift button. Or the full throttle button. It's like sprint. Arma Reforger has a weird thing with sprint where you can hold shift to sprint, but you can also double tap shift to president sprint, preset sprint, so you don't have to be holding shift. You can do the same thing with the truck, with the vehicles. I'm gonna turn up towards them, pick some people up, and I'm going to. Although once you brake, it desets the preset throttle.
Boys, new orders coming in.
Nope,
We're
I keep
tasked
turning
to
on.
seize enemy base, Boston.
Where's Boston? All the way down there. Yeah, so we'll go up there. Pick some people up. I like the churches in this game. You can play on the organs. It's all fun and shit. Eerie and freaky. Yeah, head out. I took a wrong turn. Supposed to go kind of right up here. You put the turn right, and then you guys need a ride?
Mr. YouTube, yeah, we need a ride, mate. Yeah, mega.
Where you guys want to go?
Fucking good time, and let's have a look. Bear with me, give me that book. What we're saying, Rob, you thinking Boston, right?
Can do.
Let's go, yeah. We're going to start heading towards Boston, there, but by Amber.
Yeah, I know. So we head straight up to Amber, and then we can kind of turn up a little bit. I know this map pretty well. Not perfectly, but I know it decently well. I know the roads, most of them, not all of them, most of them. But I know the towns, kind of, some of the towns as well. Mainly, just the main points.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how busy this place is.
It's alright, we got guns.
Let's just stop here, pal.
Yeah. I should not have gone out. For some reason, obviously, the scope does not work with night vision. No worries. Peek out, bitch. Peek out. Peek it, bitch. Get your ass. Fucking hell. Almost lived that shit. Almost. Yeah, two just across the road. Holy shit, it's loud as fuck over here. Really goddamn loud. I don't know whether I'm gonna make it. Am I bleeding? I'm most likely bleeding. Oh, my little deer. There we go. People clearly don't like to commit war crimes in this server, huh? They fucking want their point back, you know? I am not gonna deploy there. I'll deploy here, however.
Coming.
A little out of the action, because look how long it takes me to start. I was not ready for that.
That can provide air support.
At all. Not ready for heavy contact,
Now to get a helicopter.
major
Copy
fire.
that, they need some support.
I'm on
Trinidad.
private. Oh, they need a bit more than
Yeah,
some
but we got a
support.
we got a tank just south.
Oh, shit.
Bro, this kid on my team in the fucking team chat won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I muted his ass. I'm gonna go mess around in the church for a little bit. I should have got the flashlight for the helmet. Because obviously it's not the darkest of video games at night. However, there is night vision for a reason. However, sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, night vision. Too much light and brightness. Inside buildings, night vision is definitely the best. Very helpful. Sometimes you want to clear buildings with a pistol. Especially narrow buildings. I don't want to get copyright strike, so we're just going to play a little riff. I think you can get copyright strike for a little riff. Little riff. You can hear it from outside as well. It's not the loudest. But I bet those guys heard it. I don't want to get fucking... Yeah, good little, I don't think that's a base game feature, I think it's a WCS feature. However, WCS is very good. Obviously, there's a little back room. Pirate? I don't know. There's lots of little Easter eggs in there. You can't break the glass. No. But yeah, nah. Arma Reforger is a good game. Fun little, especially modded. This is not a WCS server. However, it does have all the WCS mods. These guns, however, are from the RHS packs. They're not WCS weapons. WCS can add their own, do have their own weapons. However, this one is from the RHS pack. Some servers will only have RHS pack 1, which is all the M4s and which is all the M4s, and all the fancy American guns. But for all the European guns, you need pack 2, RHS pack 2, which will add this gun along with other British, other European guns, and obviously all the AKs and shit. There's an astounding amount of AKs in this game. Crazy amount, like stupid amount. AK. We're gonna do a light walk. Let's see. I downed his ass, bitch. I don't believe he's dead. Fucking hell, reload. God damn. Lucky bitch. Lucky puta. Reload real quick, because we've only got 30 round mags. If we had the 60s, we would be a little golden. I think he might be healing up real quick. Obviously, he died pretty fast. He's in this building. I want to clear it real quick. Fuck! Little puta. Oh my goodness. obviously. I cleared the building to the best. You can say the best of my ability. Fuck the best of my ability. That was a shitty building clear. However, I was definitely not expecting him to be there. I am running decently slow. Why is there a bunch of motherfuckers here? They have amber and they want this point real bad. Oh, you want me so bad. I'm fucking crazy when it comes to public lobbies. There's a dude in there?
Yeah, there's a guy in here.
I'ma butt fuck him. I'ma fuck his butt.
Go on, go.
I can do heli transports to anywhere if anyone needs one.
He's up here. Bitch shot me through the door.
Pick me up from main base. Can you drop me the front?
Yeah, I'll come main base now. Spawning heli melee.
Is the enemy hind still at entree?
Yo, there's little dickheads on my ass.
It's not a hind. It's just MA.
Yo, bitch.
Just
If I get up... Ah, pussy. I love fucking trash talking to teammates. The teammates? The teammates? Yeah, fuck it. I trash talk teammates. Yo, nice RPG shot, bitch. Yeah, he's fucking dead. I'd rather get killed by a teammate than an enemy. Just kidding. Neither are a good way to go out. You guys get him? Holy shit.
I'm route to main base.
Someone steal his radio? He had a fucking RPG. Pussy? This guy is a bitch.
I'll wait for you on the
Obviously.
helipad as you come into main base.
There's gonna be more.
What was that, sorry?
Holy shit, I gotta mute these guys. Obviously, mute. You can to do that. You can kind of. Sometimes double tap. Nope, double tap switches it. You can hold it to. Usually it's hold, but I ain't got it. Sometimes it's G as well. What are you shooting at? Oh, the lights, yeah. Kanye West POV. I jumped that full car, jump that shit. So you want to be tactical, don't. I don't know why I'm giving off tips to people who are probably more likely to shoot me in the ass. I'm gonna get fucking bum rushed by a viewer one day. It's gonna happen. Excuse me? It's gonna happen. I just know. Maybe in Arma 4, when they finally release that game. However, not today. Not at this current state in time. Oh, that's sweet relief, baby. Oh, that's really nice. Is that a tank? No, it ain't. It ain't a tank. Chat, you should be able to do that. Hit the fucking things with night vision on. That should be a bare necessity for aiming in Arma Reforger. Because when you're shooting, especially with a compensator on, you will not be able to see jack. So you want to be able to hit lights while they're on with a red dot. Maybe if you're lucky with the...
Boys, new orders coming in. We're tasked to seize enemy base. Amber.
Bitch, I know that. Yeah. Now, is that a tank? I have wire cutters for a reason here, chat. So you can chop down the fence. It just continues, it's broken. Should we have to cut down this one? Obviously, it's broken from time to time. There's gonna be someone kind of out there, maybe. Out over here. Goofy gunshots. Oh, contact. I got him. Holy shit. Fuck me. But yeah, no. You guys good over here jerking each other off?
This is the guy you were talking about. Yeah, now it's working.
Okay, fine.
They really do be jerking each other off, huh? Oh. You know, that's my favorite term from people fucking messing around. Obviously, for some reason I can use the binoculars with the night vision. Clear as day. Bro really lied down in the middle of an open field. Which is crazy to me.
Shit, what's the third one?
You guys like grenades?
No.
What?
You might now.
Motherfucker.
And I'm out. Oh, that's my favorite little bit to do right there. Obviously, sometimes you can get a better throw on that, because I don't think that was going anywhere near them. However, they don't know that. They just heard me pull a grenade. Which, I fucking love that shit, chat. If you wanna... If your teammates are jerking each other off, I can't say that with a straight face. God damn. Holy shit. If your team... I genuinely can't. Oh shit, let me pull up, real quick chat, I'll be lightning fast. Oh, it's already muted, great. 1 minute until we get a, we possibly get GTA 6 Trailer 3. This is the longest I've streamed for. No, I streamed for 2 hours, 12 minutes last Monday. Last stream. Yeah, if your teammates are jerking themselves, don't shit. Fuck. I fucked that one up a little bit. If your teammates are jerking each... I can't. I just can't. Fucking hell. If your teammates are jerking each other off, throw a grenade at them. Their dicks will be hurting after that. Fucking hell. That's... God. Oh, that's one rule I stand by. Oh, fuck. That's one... I can't. Fucking hell. Oh, my cheeks hurt. Oh, wow. Whew. Wow. Oh, I'm too good sometimes, chat. I'm too good. I'm too good. What are we sniping at? Ah, shit, you got the good sniper, baby. I can't hear a fucking word you're saying. Oh, shit, motorbike. I'll go on the road. I'm surprised if he's gonna make it through without getting shot at already. Nah, there's no way, no shot I'm seeing things. No, I have to be seeing things, bro. I saw some dude. I swear I saw a dude. I saw a dude. I saw a dude. Maybe he ran. Maybe he ran. I would run.
Boys, new orders.
That's how you do it, chat.
Task to seize enemy base. Amber.
You still alive in there, buddy? Yeah, that's how I would. That's how you do it, chat. If there's someone, is he Russian? Yep. You can tell. You can tell when they're Russian. So the ones that are unmuted are the Russian chat. So we want to be listening, being in closely to that. Yeah, that's how you do it, chat. If someone's standing up, you need to crouch. It makes your aiming steadier. Along with, I was kind of in the bush there. He didn't really know what he was shooting at. If you're gonna shoot someone, crouch and stop moving. He was the guy on the motorbike. Okay. Fuck yeah, I'll join a group. I was invited to Blue 3, Alpha Blue 3. At Atlas Blue 3. Accept invite. Are they the guys that I threw the grenade at? Possibly, yeah. Most likely. I think it is actually. Yeah, I believe so. You can tell if they're in your group, the name's covered. Well, if they've chosen for their name to be covered by pressing home, you can also select what thing you want there as well. It would change your little icon on the map and stuff like that. You can set it to various different things. I'm gonna get shot by doing this. But fuck it, we ball. This is the side of the road. Maybe not. Usually if you're on the side of the road, you're safer than if you're running in the middle of the road. However, I'm pretty sure if you run in the middle of the road, you will distract the enemy so much they'll be so unequivocally unbothered by some motherfucker running in the middle of the road that they may not even shoot you. That guy is all the way up there, like a mouse. Russia seized industry Okay, since when were they taking that? We're gonna run all the way back now. Fuck it. They posted 4 minutes ago. Rockstar Games posted 4 minutes ago. We are going to see.
Activity feed and cheers or subs.
Did they even post anything? No. I don't believe they posted anything good. Oh. Oh, no, wrong one. I don't know. Let me check Twitter, chat. Let me check Twitter. Twitter. Did they even post anything today? I'm so confused right now. GTA 5. Grand Theft Auto 5. 6 actually. It's 6. We might switch over to. No, we're not going to switch over to ASAP. We might go back to Shadow Elite. Or we might just end stream entirely. We'll see. Twitter. Where's my Twitter? Twit. There we go. Twit. There's my twit. So I usually go to see. Search Rockstar Games. Rockstar Games, right at the top. There we go. They haven't posted anything yet. Sweet. Jack shit. That means we're ending straight. Or do we want to go Yellowstone? Or do we want to go zombies now? We'll do zombies tomorrow. I'll do zombies tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching your stream. No new followers, no chatters. Unfortunate. However, we do have gift a sub. You can gift a sub. You can also do regular ass subscription. Or you look at my clips real quick. This I'm surprised at jack shit. I don't know why. I just clip random fucking dog shit, bro.
Fuck you. I'm sorry. Okay, radio.
Yeah, always happens. Great. Hit. Blow myself up with a drone. I was fucking around with the bomb drones. And... oh! No, I know what happened. You place the bomb drone on the treehouse. And goodbye treehouse. Oh shit, I'm not even seeing it. Okay, goodbye. Fuck.